miles, 20 smiles, DJ. Your last 20 miles, 20 smiles here at Lancaster Ice Rink.
Well, folks, welcome back to period number 3. Millersville starts the period with a power play thanks to the tripping call on McCormick. Millersville leads this one 2-1 thanks to the Herculean efforts of Connor Rysack this evening, potting 2 goals already, looking to finish the trifecta. Chance for the Marauders. Here's Hennessy's shot. Blocked, goes wide. Now Scranton has to clear the zone. 2-on-1.
Here they come.
Here comes Dunnigan. Chance Feely.
Oh my goodness.
Whiffed on it. Sent it high and wide. Much like a field goal kicker in a playoff game in the NFL. High and wide.
Brett Mayer, TJ. Brett Mayer.
Cody Parkey.
Oh, yeah. Never forget the Cody Parkey double doink.
Cody Parkey, Brett Mayer, all of them.
19:15 remain here in period number 3. Still 2-1. Face off to the left of Baldacci. Shots read 32-20 in favor of the Marauders as well. And Millersville looking to make something happen with the remainder of their power play. Here comes Dunnigan, turning on the Jets, backhands it into the zone. Corralling it is going to be Scranton, though. Kept in by Petticone, sends it deep. Long distance, sent the length of the ice. Baldacci out to play it. Has a man in Dunnigan, one on him, sent ahead to Petticone. Fired to McCulley, walks his man out wide, but forces the puck in the Scranton zone. Launching it, kept in.
Petticone, I guess the Marauders can't touch it because Petticone really didn't make any attempt to touch it.
Petticone scoops it up in his own zone from his backhand. Forwards one to Burke. Burke looking to make something happen. The former Central Penn Panther and Richmond General.
Penalty time is expiring. TJ, and you hear their coach yell 200.
Well, Aiden Carey couldn't corral that one, so here's Corelli. And McCormick about to come out of the box here, folks. 5 seconds left on the man advantage. Millersville has to make something happen. And here comes Aiden Carey by himself. Rink wide looking for Buck. Buck can't get there, so Scranton 2-on-2 the other way. Buck on the back check. Makes his man dump it in. That was Fitzmaurice. Backhanded around. Giving chase is going to be Kohada and Burke. Kick to the point. McCormick, shot blocked, goes wide. Kohada bodies his man up against the boards. Corelli in to help out. Corelli tangles with Fitzmaurice, loose out front of Baldacci. McCormick can't corral it. So O'Hearn, rink wide block shot that time. McCormick backhands it to O'Hearn. Back to McCormick, gets tied up, loose puck. Sent ahead to Carey, into the corner it goes. Back down for Corelli. Carey gets taken down hard, but play goes on. Here's Burke. Backhands it cross ice to Corelli. Back to Burke, Finned on the chance. And can't keep it in as the Marauders, as Scranton clears the zone. It's going to be an icing call.
There it is. So 16:50 left here in period 3. Millersville, 32 shots compared to Westchester, sorry, that's last night. Compared to Scranton's 20. Travis, your thoughts on what needs to happen this period for the Millersville Marauders?
Millersville just needs to play a really strong style defense and just a really strong style game. You can't give in to what Scranton's putting out. Scranton wants them to commit penalties, to get angry, and you just can't give in to them.
Absolutely, couldn't agree with you more, Travis. Face off to the left here of D. Manicourt, our left. Cole McCulley takes a draw, TJ.
McCulley wins the draw looking for Hennessy. Instead it goes
Hennessy's
to Ward.
Whack on the head there, TJ.
And he's going to go to the box.
Yep, there it was.
Here's Ward. Kicks it deep, looking for McCulley. McCormick's going to... No! Hennessy right out front of Domenicourt.
Oh!
Did that puck go in the net?
No, it didn't. Just wide. But, yeah, so off the face-off, Adam Hennessy took a whack to the top of the dome on his helmet, and the ref called it. And it looks like number 9 is going to the box. That's Ryan Fitzmaurice. He's going to the box here on this one. So, Travis, That sends Millersville back on the power play. What needs to happen right here, right now for the Marauders, Travis?
Got to win the face-off, and you got to get set up quickly. I mean, we've let a lot of power play time
just that as he gets tied up on the draw. Puck comes free. It goes to Scranton. Backhanded, glove down by Petticone. Play is alive. Here's Dunnigan. Backhands it deep. Hennessy sends it around all the way to Petticone off the stick of McCulley. Back to McCulley. Again to Petticone. Back to Cole. From his skates to his stick. Loose out front. Dunnigan. Hard pass, tipped just wide. Looking at the side of the net to McCulley. It's going to go back to Dunnigan. Again to Hennessy. Now down low. And Dunnigan has to keep it in. Does so successfully. What?
Oh!
Comes free of the zone. 15:50 left. Hennessy makes his man miss. Loses possession. McCulley with a nifty move. Loose out front to Kays. Domenicore got enough of it to keep it out. Brandon Bailey.
Oh, here comes Hennessy. Here comes Hennessy.
Hennessy's got to watch out, though.
Brandon Bailey took an extra shot, and I believe it was Kays.
Shocker there, right, TJ? Brandon Bailey doing some extras after the whistle.
He's going to have to be careful because you poke the bear one too many times. You are fixing to get lit up like the 4th of July, my boy.
In the words of Toby Keith, TJ, they'll lit up your world like the 4th of July. They will do it to you.
Oh, yeah. Millersville wins the draw. Here's Kohata. Rink wide pass to Corelli. Still on the power play for another minute. Can't glove it down as Dennis. Out to play it is Baldacci. Leaves it for Corelli. Corelli buys some time. Fire to pass ahead off a skate. Burke gives chase. Can't be kept in, so Kohata from his own zone. 35 seconds left on the penalty to Fitzmaurice. With it is Corelli. Justin Corelli fires one right into the glove of Domenicore. 24 seconds left on the power play. Travis, what does Millersville have to do here to break Domenicore and get another one on the board?
Just got to fire blocker side like Connor Isaac did twice today.
Yeah, he got the one blocker side and one through the 5-hole. So the only place they haven't beaten Domenicore is glove side.
But what
they're not going to beat him. They're not going to beat him glove.
What I'm noticing, TJ, is they beat Domenicore when they get him moving. You get a couple bodies in front of him. He's at his best when he can just see the shot, see the shooter. But if you get traffic in front of him, make him scramble.
Well, 3 at the point. It goes to Kohata. Shot, waffle boarded away. Loose. Here's Vaccarello. 5 seconds left on the power play. Pass blocked. Sent to Vaccarello. About to be even strength. Rink wide he goes. Carey with a shot. Goes high and wide. Vaccarello keeps it in. The Lunenburg, Massachusetts native looking to make something happen in his final game here at Lancaster Ice Rink. Buck with a great play. Loose puck scooped up by Burke on his backhand. Burke takes a slash, keeps rolling. Ties up Fitzmaurice, runs him over. Back to 5-a-side hockey as it's a 2-on-1.
That was very close to being offsides, TJ.
Danchak gets it poked from him by Rysak and Carey. Burke in a foot race I thought he was gonna run his man absolutely over. Elected to play the puck though. Well, one of the Scranton players not too happy as he slammed his stick.
Brandon Bailey, who else?
Oh, Paolini almost. Pulling, sends it deep, looking for Peo. Domenicore with the save.
Cheeky little shot there from Paolini.
Pulling, takes some contact, but makes the play. Keeping it in is Millersville. Here's Paolini from his skates. Shot,
way to go.
Hits Domenicore, but it won't go in. Loose puck. Ryder with a chance, goes wide. Here comes Scranton, 2-on-2 the other way. Millersville has men back now, 3-on-2. Marauders looking to break out of their own zone, do so successfully, but lose possession in neutral ice. Here's number 8, Johnson. Fires a pass ahead to number 26, Giardini. Now lifted to number 42, Mazzarina. Paolini can't beat his man, so it's sent back in by Johnson. Out to play it is Baldacci for Ward. Backhanded to Pullen. Off the glass, looking. Hennessy looking for Paolini, hits the stick, but it wouldn't stay on it. Puck batted down. Contact that time. I believe that was Ward, yeah.
Number 42.
Rysak with a shove to number 20, Vigna. Sent in deep, McCulley turns on the Jets, gonna win the race, throwing it out front for Petticone. Wouldn't go. Back to Cole in the opposite corner. Fires it, but fanned on the majority of it. Misplayed by Scranton, kept in by Petticone from his skates to his stick. Comes free of the zone. McCulley flicks it back in. Millersville vacates the zone, sent back ahead. Scranton tips it at the blue line. Kohada's gonna collect. No! Dennis with the misplay. Shot saved by Baldacci.
Huge save there from Baldacci. TJ on the turnover scramble.
Puck is up and out of play. 11:54 remain here in the third and final period of play. 2-1, your Marauders lead. Goals by Millersville, thanks to number 3, Connor Rysak.
Yeah, TJ, Connor Rysak, this is his night, and he's shown us that while he can play incredible defense, he can transition that defense into superb offense. Got to keep having them doing that, though, tonight and throughout the remainder of the season.
Well, Corelli pokes it free with a chance, has ice and a man in Burke. Shot goes just high. Domenicor couldn't grab it. Kays to Burke. Looking back for Kays, instead it's Bailey. His pass tipped by Johnston, and Baldacci comes out to play it. Corelli from his knees, can't clear the zone. Oh! Call the ATF, the DEA, the FBI, because Garrett Baldacci just robbed him.
Holy cow, a little flash of the leather, a little pizzazz on that save. Garrett Baldacci, holy cow.
Just absolute robbery from Baldacci.
Well, call the courts, because Baldacci's getting indicted for grand larceny. What an absolute highway robbery by Baldacci. Keeping it a 2-1 game, and another one loose. Garrett with the save.
For the net.
McCormick has it. Tries again.
Good to see McCormick back, TJ.
Shot, save, and it's loose. Here's Buck trying to make something happen. Loses possession behind the net. McCormick hounded by a white jersey. It's going to bounce to number 14, Mueller. Oh, here's Mueller. Shot, nothing doing.
Way wide.
Up and out of play. That was Danchek on the pass to Mueller. 10:53 remain here in the third. A one-goal game. Could have been tied up if Garrett Baldacci doesn't do what he just did. Travis.
Just absolute robbery. The shooter was all alone in the slot, just fired, and Baldacci's like, the glove's not there. Boom. He just snatches it right out of the air. Just
absolutely beautiful save by number 34 in white. Oh, Feely gets poke checked, and now with it, back
almost fed Hennessy there, TJ. It would have been beautiful.
Baccarello, rink wide. Now lifted ahead, looking for Petticone. It is an icing call. 10:39 remain here in the third, 2-1, as Millersville iced that puck unintentionally.
I will say, TJ, Scranton is fighting hard these last couple minutes. They've increased their shot total to 24, while Millersville still has 35. But you got to be careful. You got to try and increase your lead here if you're Millersville. Just play defensively, but also try and get something going here offensively as well.
Well, chance for the Royals if they win the draw as they're in the Marauder zone. But Millersville wins the draw. Vaccarello sends one around for Hennessy, who chops it past his man. Here comes McCulley. Heavy contact from Bailey. That's not going to go over well. Here's O'Hearn. O'Hearn loses possession, but it's going to be scooped up by number 10, Gruby. Intercepted by Hennessy. Shot down low. Jump around try. It's in. Is that who I think it is?
It is Cole McCulley. TJ, number 16, Brandon Bailey. Who's talking now? I like to say, buddy, Cole McCulley just silenced you. Cole McCulley gets the final laugh, and number 16, Brandon Bailey, that's on you, buddy.
Well, that's a -1 in Bailey's column as Cole McCulley just deked his way around the entire Royals roster, puts it in off of, I believe, Bailey's skate, had Domenicor just absolutely out of the net. The wraparound makes it 3-1. Face off at the dot, Kays wins it back to Rysak, who's looking for the hat trick. But now the natural hat trick is off the table for Rysack, but still an opportunity for the hat trick. Ward sends it deep. Lifted ahead by Scranton, trying to clear the zone. Rysack is there. Shot tipped. And in the corner is Kays. He's going to leave it for Corelli. Wraparound try. It's loose. Kays is going to collect. Throwing it out front. Scranton's there, but Rysack bodies his man. 2-on-2 the other way, but one of the Royals blows a tire, and now number 26 gets taken out by the sniper in the stands. That was Giardini, loses possession of the puck. Rysack collects. Fired ahead by Millersville, looking to add more onto their 2-goal lead. Corelli makes his man miss, but loses possession, and hanging on for a whistle is going to be Domenicore. So 9:18 remain here in the third. Shots should be 36-24 now in favor of the Marauders as they lead 3-1. Josh.
TJ, I want to go back to Cole McCauley. Cole McCauley's that kind of player. When a player is getting under his skin, he recognizes that, and then he goes out there and beats him on the scoreboard. One thing my dad always told me, TJ, when I went out there and played, don't beat him physically, beat him on the scoreboard. Cole McCauley beats him where it counts.
Well, Josh, we always say it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight and the dog, exactly. Cole McCauley may not be the biggest guy out there, but boy, can he electrify Lancaster Ice Rink with his just beautiful moves. Great play by Cole McCauley to make it 3-1. So under 9 minutes remain here. If
I'm an electricity company here in the area, TJ, give this man an NIL deal.
And Kohada blows up his man. Oh, they say it went up and hit the Scranton bench. 8:38 remain here in period number 3, still 3-1. Travis, what does Millersville have to do here to add on?
Just got to keep the pressure up. I mean, we see 3 players who beat Domenicore. They took it all by himself. That's what they really got to do. Just create these one-on-one opportunities and just start deking him out in front. And if you just keep repeating what Rysack and McCauley keep doing, you're going to get another one.
Yeah, those two are looking great as always. Cole McCauley settling down after the penalty early in the first.
You got to think now, TJ. Brandon Bailey looking on the bench over there. A little quiet over there now.
Well, kept in by the Marauders. It's Johnston and Hennessy. As it's still tied up right above the face-off circle. Scranton comes away with it. It's going to be number 20, Vigna. Backhands one out of the zone, sent back in. Vigna recollects, gets run over.
Kohada finishes his check with authority.
Well, one of the guys we expected to be physical tonight did just that. The captain looking to spark some more offense from his team. Beautiful play. Here comes McCauley. Burns one man. Oh, goes just wide. Out front, loose. Vigna recollects for Scranton. Backhands it around for Johnson. Fires one up to the skates of Colau. Now Vaccarello recollects in his own zone, leaves it for his partner Kohada, chips one up for Petticone. Kohada again, fires one to McCauley. Has a man in Hennessy and now Petticone. McCauley fires one into Domenicore, bobbles it, but he's going to recollect and hang on. 7:34 remain here in the third, still 3-1, thanks to the efforts of Domenicore.
Still a lot of time left here, TJ. Millersville's got to play conservative, but they also got to play smart here. They can't abandon defense and go on attack. They got to shut down Scranton defensively and transition that into offense right now. With 7:34 left, your efforts shift the defense as of right now.
Well, Vaccarello keeps it in. Here's Burke with a nice play, and it finally comes free of the zone.
Preserve the lead, TJ, and then try to attack.
Well, a hit there by number 29, Fitzgerald, on one of the Marauders. I believe that was Burke that took the contact. Stayed on his feet, though. Dunnigan and Bailey behind the goal line. Vaccarello finds a loose puck. Gets tied up. Now a chance for Scranton. It's loose. Baldacci's there.
Out of thin air.
And, of course, you have a purple jersey at the net, but on him is number 21, Kai Dunnigan. 6:57 remain here in the third. Shots now 37-25 in favor of Millersville, as it is also 3-1. Travis, what does Millersville have to do here to shut down Scranton?
Just keep the momentum on your side. You can't let Scranton, sometimes bounces don't go your way, but you got to make sure that Scranton doesn't get any energy, and that really starts with staying out of the box and just playing some clean hockey out there.
Well, Paolini can't corral it. So Scranton looks to break out of their own zone. And they're going to do just that, but it's going to be collected by the Marauders at center ice. Ward to Rysak to Paolini.
Beautiful pass from Rysak. Nice give and go, TJ.
And this puck contested. Scranton comes away with it, but there is Rysak to pick that one off. Has a man in Paolini. Up and off the netting. 6:18 remain here in the third. So they're going to say
37-25, TJ, still in favor of Millersville.
So face-off will be the official signaling something.
No change, it looks like, for Millersville.
Yeah, look.
Nope.
Yeah, no change for Millersville. Millersville trying to get a change, it looked like, TJ. You want him to come back on the ice.
Well, they caused the stoppage, so that's why they couldn't change. Scranton with a chance now. Keeping it in is Danchak. Takes some contact, but he moves the puck forward. Ward finds
Paolini
the
getting
puck.
physical there, pushing that pile.
Lifts one ahead, scooped up by Danchak. Off the boards, Rysak's going to find it, looking for three. Can he make it happen?
He's looking for number 3.
Turns. Here's Ward. Long distance try. Waffle boarded away. Comes free of the zone. Giving chase is Ward. Out to play it, Baldacci. Lobs one ahead. Batted down. Here's Zerko. Looking. Collected by Carey. Saved by Domenicor. 5:28 remain here in the third. 3-1. Almost 4 thanks to Aiden Carey, but Domenicor answered.
TJ, while we had this moment, I want to give a shout out to Aiden Carey's mom for making the beautiful, beautiful posters for our seniors tonight. So thank you, Aiden Carey's mom and family, for the hard work that you've done for our seniors.
Shot blocked out front. Carey tries to keep it in. Couldn't do so. Comes free of the zone. Johnston collects it. Up to Buck.
Looks like Vigna's a little shaken up behind the play here, TJ.
Glove down by the Marauders. Here's Kohata. Sends it in deep, giving chases Buck O'Hearn. Gonna find it. Ties up Buck, but the puck battle ensues. Gavin kicks it from his skates, looking for Case. Finds him, back to Gavin. Tied up behind the goal line. Under 5 to play. Puck comes free. Scranton launches one, looking for a home run type play. Kohata's there. Off the boards for Burke. And up and into the Scranton bench. 4:43 remain. Travis, what does Millersville have to do to add on here and put an insurance goal on the board?
Well, just keep putting the pressure on Domenicor. Just get traffic in front of him, and just keep firing pucks on net. I keep saying it over and over again, but that's because it's true.
Yeah.
Just get pucks on net, and good things will happen.
Well, Kays wins the draw, but gets tied up, so he
Referee down.
ref down. The linesman goes down. So 4:30 about to show on the big board. As Millersville ahead by 2 here, looking dangerous in the Scranton zone, looking to make another one tickle the twine here. Off a body, kept in by the Marauders. Here's Burke. Fires it to Corelli. Looking back to Burke. Oh, off the post.
Outside of the cage.
Found by Kohata. Sent in deep. Burke comes away with the puck. Has a man in Carey and Corelli. Finds Corelli. Over to Johnston. Shot goes just wide. And Burke ties his man up with a lot of force there. Loose out front, Johnston. Backhands this one down to Carey. Quick change for the Marauders. Burke throwing it. Looking for Corelli. It wouldn't go. Now off the boards is Fitzmaurice. It should be an icing call, and it is.
Time now, TJ, dwindling down and away from Scranton as their hopes of a comeback are slowly fading away. With 3:41 left here, Travis, when do you pull the goaltender if you're Scranton?
You pull it as soon as you leave the zone. I mean, they're running out of time. They got to, well, for Scranton, what they got to do is they got to win the faceoff. Then, as soon as they leave their zone, you got to pull Domenicor. but the Marauders really need to win this draw right here.
Ball face off. Shot goes just wide. Millersville looking dangerous. Oh, Buck out front, but it wouldn't go. Dunnigan fans on the chance. It goes deep into the zone.
Hook knuckles up on him, TJ, it looked like.
Buck gets his pass deflected.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, comes free of the zone. Look for some extras now. Scranton's going to get desperate, so they're going to get...
Very desperate.
They're going to make some bad plays here. Domenicore can't corral it, but he does force it into the corner, picked off. And that pass was picked off as well. Vaccarello on his backhand. Can't get it deep, but Zerko, the lone forechecker. Now it has help in Paolini. Finds McCormick, but Peo's there.
Great play by Driscoll there, TJ, to grab that loose puck.
Yeah, good to see Driscoll getting some ice time. Dunnigan to Driscoll. Kept in by Danchak. Shot blocked that time. Loose out front of Baldacci. Danchak could have touched it, but they say icing is the call. So 2:28 remain here in the third. Millersville ices the puck as they have a 3-1 lead. Shots read 39-26.
Domenicore is still in the net, TJ. So I'm asking you guys this question. When would you pull Domenicore at this point?
Well, if I'm...
I would have pulled him now. They're in the zone.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to win the face-off first before you pull him.
Well, watch. He keeps looking at the bench, but I don't know if they're going to pull him.
They might not. I don't see any intentions from the coach. No icing.
Danchak collects it. Paolini kicks it to Driscoll. Shot tipped by Peo, and it's loose. Comes free of the zone. Here's Rysak. 2 minutes to collect the last one in the hat trick for number 3. Looking for his third. Driscoll gives chase. Sent up ice by Scranton. Now Feely has the lone Scranton goal. Shot saved by Baldacci, loose and kept out.
It wouldn't go in.
Rysak takes his man to the ice, and we're going to have some extras here.
Here we are.
As here
No
comes
penalty
Ryder.
called, though. And guess who that is? Brandon Bailey again.
Well, that's how you lose control of a game. Here comes Ryder, Rysak. Now Ryder with the poke attempt. Wouldn't go. Feely has it.
Cole McCauley hasn't exposed him already.
Well, Burke recollects. 1:25 left here in this one. Burke off the boards. Found by number 8. Johnson sends it deep. Corralled by Millersville. Long distance pass finds the stick of Rysak. He's looking against Johnson. Scooped up. Burke. Shot loose.
Tipped by Rysak out in front. It wouldn't go.
Burke has a man right up front. Case and a save by Domenicore. 64 seconds. Travis.
Brandon Case was wide open there. They feed him and just shoots it right into the chest of Domenicore. Domenicore does a great job blocking Brandon Case, but you got Connor Isaac getting down deep yet again, creating those opportunities.
Yeah, wide open in the slot. I mean,
that's a coverage breakdown for Scranton right there. You can't let that happen. Can't let it happen.
Kick to Johnston. Shot, waffle boarded away. It's loose. Scranton recollects. Can't keep it in was Kohata, but he does kill some time off the clock. Under a minute remain here in the third. Buck with a chance if he's fast enough. Throwing it to Zerko. Oh, it laid in the blue paint. Domenicore got enough of it. Zerko
crunches his man along the boards with 40 seconds left.
Here's Danchak. Found by Buck. Kicking it to Kohata.
Brandon Bailey's out there, TJ. Keep an eye on it.
And here we go. Bailey with a hit on Kohata. Scooped up this time. Batted away. Here's Bailey.
Kohata's got him lined up.
Stripping him of it was Buck with help from Burke and Kohata. Bucky goes rink wide to Johnston. Now sent back around to Kohata. 10 seconds remain here, folks. Kohata takes a hit but makes the play, gets it to Carey. Bailey in there against Cayley.
Here we go, TJ.
And that's going to do it, folks.
No, it won't. Just because the whistle blew doesn't mean we're done here yet. It's 3 o'clock in the parking lot. And Brandon Bailey has to be separated as he's still trying to get stuff going here, TJ. As if losing's not enough for him, he wants to lose in a scrap, too. And he's going to the Millersville line.
Oh, here we go.
Trying to start stuff. Sometimes, buddy, you just got to take the L. and take it with pride.
Well, Bailey's all hot and bothered because not only did his team lose, he's a -1 on the evening at least, maybe even a -2.
And he got walked, TJ, by Cole McCauley, the guy that he tried to get under his skin all game long. Got the better of him tonight on senior night. Brandon Bailey, pack your bag and go home.
Well, Millersville comes away with a 3-1 victory over the Scranton Royals this evening. As on senior night, Baldacci gets the final W of his career here at Lancaster Ice Rink.
Stopping 26 of 27 shots. A pretty darn good way, TJ, to go out on the throne here at LIR.
Well, folks, we do this every time. Travis, I'll start with you. Who is your third star this evening?
Give me the goaltender, number 34, Garrett Baldacci. He had some incredible saves. He had that incredible glove save where he robbed Scranton of a goal. And it's saves like that keep hockey teams in games. You know, it seems like those that give teams the chance to win. And that's what Garrett Baldacci did tonight.
I'm gonna repeat, Travis, here, a little deja vu action. But Garrett Baldacci gonna give the nod here to our faithful senior, number 34, has been manning the pipes the past many years and has done a tremendous job tonight. And as the teams gather for a salute, to salute the fans, and Garrett Baldacci on his throne tonight did a tremendous, tremendous job.
Well, the stick salute. Number 3. I mean, I hate to echo you guys, but it's got to be Baldacci. He played a lights-out game, as he always does. This goaltending core this year is as excellent as ever. You have Baldacci, the senior, Bell, the sophomore, Bell's the sophomore.
Bell's a sophomore, yeah.
And then Schroeder, who I believe is a sophomore as well.
Well, and here's the thing. You have a great goalie, your senior goalie, and Baldacci to mentor your younger goaltenders. This is a goaltending core, TJ, that's going to be stacked for years to come, thanks to the traditions and the legacy left behind from seniors like Garrett Baldacci, Matthew Schroeder, and all those to come before them.
Well, you're exactly right, Josh. Travis, who you got as your number 2?
It's a guy we always give a star to, number 11, Cole McCauley. He had a goal today. I believe that brings his goal total to 30 on the season.
And 7 in the last 3 games.
That's
7, yes.
That's just pretty incredible. And it wasn't even a goal that gave him the start today. That helped, but Cole McCauley, he just created the opportunities for himself and the Marauders. He takes the puck down, he takes the puck by himself, gets down low into the dirty areas, and just creates the opportunities. I mean, a lot of guys on teams say he's kind of like a pass-first guy. I don't see that, but he has a lot of assists, and today he can show he can not only score, but set up the opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Absolutely.
Josh, who you got?
I'm going to echo Travis here on this one. For once, ladies and gentlemen, for once, Cole McCauley is actually not my first star. He has received my second star honors as he found himself a goal tonight. The thing I want to mention, though, is his calmness, his composure, and his maturity to stay calm under pressure and not let Brandon Bailey get under his skin, because he easily could have kept targeting him after that one hit he had on him late. But Cole McCauley found it better to beat him on the scoreboard and send Brandon Bailey home responsible for his goal.
Well, for me, it's a difficult pick. I don't want to echo you guys, so I'm going to give Cole an honorable mention.
Ooh, not even a star.
I would love to give him a star, but we only have 3. For me, I got to go with the captain, Dennis Kohata,
absolutely.
playing lights out, blocking shots, getting the body on, and protecting his netminder at all costs. Anytime there's a stoppage, you can bet the farm on Kohata being in there to protect his goaltender.
For sure. He has done that ever since, TJ, he walked the doors as a Marauder.
And it's bittersweet for me, as this is the end of an era here at Lancaster Ice Rink. But Travis, your first star.
I believe our first star, I believe it's going to be our number 1 consensus pick, number 3, Connor Isaac. Looking like Cale McCarr out there, just taking a puck himself. You know, it's one thing if a defenseman scores. It's another thing if a defenseman brings the offense. And that's what Connor Isaac did today. He not only scored, but he brought the offense to the Marauders. And that's something that not every defenseman knows how to do or knows how to do it well. And Connor Isaac today was just phenomenal.
Yeah,
Look,
Josh?
sometimes, guys, it's your night, and you just can't miss. No matter what you do, you just feel like you're on top of the world. And tonight, that was Connor Isaac. Connor Isaac, no matter what he could do tonight, it worked out in his favor. And a lot of times, you will not have those nights. So Connor Isaac took advantage of this tonight and helped his team tonight to a commanding 3-1 victory over Scranton.
Well, I mean, it's going to be unanimous, guys. I mean, come on. There's no other pick other than Connor Isaac. He was just, as I expected, lights out, but even more than usual. I mean, Rysak's normally, the blocking shots, stay-at-home defenseman type. As I said a little bit earlier in the year, a prototype that you want of a defenseman, the perfect defenseman. But tonight, apparently him and McCulley switched roles because Rysak said, all right, boys, get on my back. And he took this team, got up on his horse, turned on the afterburners, and beat the Scranton Royals basically by himself.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say basically by himself because he had a lot of help, but not on the score sheet. Rysak did it twice. He completely you should call him eBay because it was a yard sale out there. He undressed the whole Scranton Royal team.
And both goals were beauties.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, a little tip and a little garbage goal. No, Rysak just took it himself and just fired cannons right past Dominiker.
And it's funny because the irony of this is that the last time they played the Scranton Royals, right, Cole McCauley undressed everybody and led them to a victory over Scranton. This time, you said they were exactly right, TJ. They reversed roles. And this time it was Connor Isaac putting the boys on his back and leading them to a victory tonight on the final game here at LIR.
Well, folks, a quick honorable mention for me. I got to give the devil his due. He played lights out.
Yeah.
You got to give Domenicore an honorable mention.
Could have been a lot worse, TJ, than it really should have been.
I mean, from the looks of it, I thought initially, okay, Millersville's just going to run it up.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. Looking at him in warm-ups, I'm like, okay, he's going to be an easy goalie to crack. No, I was wrong. I will honestly admit that. I was dead wrong. Domenicore stood on his head, and Millersville had to take him to the limit. I mean, Connor Rysak just did – I mean, he was playing video games with that. Like, you're not going to find a defenseman that makes those kind of moves unless you're at the NHL All-Star game. But – number 3 was just phenomenal this evening. But another guy, actually 2 more guys I want to mention. Number 14, Jake Burke. Berkey is always great, every single night. We have expected that in his entire time here at Millersville, and we'll continue to expect it of him. Just an awesome game. Kept his head. I mean, did he even take a penalty?
No.
Not today. He was very disciplined.
Berkey showed some lack of discipline last night, but you know what? He showed real maturity today in correcting that and leading his team offensively with beautiful, beautiful passing, just like always.
And I got to give some love to number 58, Brendan Ward.
Absolutely.
In his senior night. Wardo played a great game, just like I've seen him play all 4 years here. And finally, my last guy of the evening, it's going to be number 6, Brad Johnston.
Yeah.
Johnny has been great all year long, ever since he got the call up from D3. And I understand, Gearhart, I was asking you when I first saw his name on the roster, I'm like, wasn't he a D3 last year? And you're like, yeah, but there's a reason he's a D2. And he has proven to me night in and night out why he deserves to be wearing the D2 jersey, and I completely agree. Johnny has been fantastic tonight, as he always is, and has been phenomenal all season long.
And much like I told you with Johnny, TJ, give it maybe a year. And I know you won't be here, unfortunately, but I'm telling you the same thing is going to happen with Strom. He won't be my teammate for much longer.
Well, folks, this one hurts to do, but if you're at the rink with us, please get home safe. If you're at home, please enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you in 2 weeks at playoffs.
The week of the 17th, 18th, and 19th, I believe.
But for my colleagues...
UPenn, right?
Yeah, it's at UPenn, but
UPenn.
I don't know who we're playing yet.
Yeah, so it should be at UPenn. Last year it was at TCNJ.
Who are no longer in our conference.
Thank God.
But folks, for one final time, for my colleague Travis Schuster and my colleague Josh Gearhart, I have been the voice of Ville Hockey, TJ Fosnot. thank you with all my heart for all the support you guys have showed me over the years, and for never quitting on me. You guys have given me the opportunity to do what I love for a real long time, and I cannot thank you fans at home enough for the support and love you've shown me these past 6 years. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys, and we will see you in Philly in 2 weeks.